Hey everyone, Brad Ross here, president of Kidabra Chapter 10. Very excited to announce our 4th annual Chapter 10 auction coming up on Wednesday, April 17th, 2013, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Now, this is going to be a great night. It has been for the past 3 years that we've held it, and we are sure that this year's is going to be even better. Now, I wanted to go over a few guidelines as well as some new information to ensure that this is a successful fundraiser for our chapter, as well as a night filled with profitable sales for you as the seller and great deals for you as the buyer. First, please arrive by 7 o'clock p.m. This is so you can fill out your paperwork, the lot info sheets, and this will also allow us to organize all of the lots and prepare for the start of the auction, which will begin at 7:30 p.m. Now, this is 30 minutes prior to when we usually start our meetings, but because the auction tends to go a little bit longer, hopefully it will go a little bit longer, having so many great props and magic tricks and puppets and so on and so forth, that we want to make sure we get started a little earlier. So again, please arrive at 7 p.m. for a start time of about 7:30 p.m. Now, if you'd like to organize your items and you have the auction films filled out ahead of time, you can go ahead and do that. You'll be able to download it. The link is on your screen right now. It's tinyurl.com/Kidabra10 auction. Again, tinyurl.com/ in all capital letters, Kidabra 10 auction. Now, anyone is welcome to buy and or sell, members and non-members alike. Please feel free to post this video to your Facebook page, any website forum, or just email this over to a friend and let them know what's happening at Kidabra 10 in Parsippany, New Jersey this April. Now, Kidabra will keep 20% of the items sold for price in order to raise funds for the chapters, so that way we can afford to keep on bringing in great lectures like our recent successes of Danny Orleans, Joe Barney, and next month's Tim Sonnefeld and others. Now, there is a minimum of dollar amount that you need to be able to sell your items for. In past years, we had no minimum set, and it was not very profitable for the sellers and definitely not helpful when the club is taking 20% of a $3 sale. So, this year we have implemented the rule that no item can be auctioned off for less than $20. That is the auction minimum, $20. Now, I know what you're thinking. I have a bunch of close-up items or some balloon bags. Well, that's okay. If you have smaller items that are not as valuable as $20 alone, you can group them together into lots that are equal to or greater than $20, just keeping in mind that no item will be auctioned off. Every item will begin at a minimum of $20 unless there is a reserve price, which I will talk about shortly. Feel free again to group those into whatever quantities you'd like so that it's equal to or greater than $20. Now, next up, please be honest when filling out your lot forms and tell us if the item is new, used, good condition, needs refurbishing, etc. Next, no side dealing or side auctions. In other words, if an item doesn't sell for the reserve price and you approach that seller later on or during the auction and say, hey, listen, I know you had a reserve price of $100, but I'll give you $80 for it. If you are caught doing that, that is a big, big problem for us because this is a fundraiser for our chapter and it's just unethical. Now, I have no control over what you do after you leave the Kidabra auction. If you want to go put it up on Facebook, if it doesn't sell at our auction, that's fine. That's your business. I'm not saying that. However, anyone caught making side deals at the auction will be asked to leave the auction and banned from Kidabra 10. That is very serious. I am 100% being stern about that because it's just not appropriate and it's not ethical behavior. Number 5, next up is bring. Please bring lots of stuff so we can have a nice selection of available items for all in attendance. I'm really looking forward to this auction, everyone. I know you are too. Be sure to let us know if you have any questions about anything I just mentioned or anything that wasn't mentioned. Oh, actually, I did forget one other thing. Reserve prices. I did receive a question earlier from Rick Berger as well as Elliot it, Alan. Yes, you can have a reserve price. For example, if you have an item that you are not willing to let go, let's just say you have Ken Scott's Fantasy Magician, and you are not willing to sell that for anything less than $100. That is the reserve price. That means that it will start bidding at $100. If it goes higher than 100, of course, you'll go higher and higher and higher until it sells. However, if no one bids at 100, we're not going to say, should we go down? We're not going to waste time doing that. So whatever the reserve price is, you can think about it as basically, what is the minimum I'm willing to let this go for? What is the minimum I'm willing to part with this item or lot of items for? If you don't care and you just want to clean out your office, clean out your garage, your attic, get rid of your magic and variety type entertainment items, the minimum is just going to be 20. So if you have any questions, again, about any of that, please feel free to drop me a line to info@bradross.com. I look forward to seeing you this month at the meeting, at the auction, and having an absolutely awesome time together, selling, buying, and helping our chapter raise some money so that we can continue bringing in great lectures and having our monthly meetings for you guys. So till our meeting and till the auction, this is Brad Ross signing off for Kidabra Chapter 10, saying do what you love and love what you do. I'll see you at the auction.